Yo, it's your man with the plan, Marcelars here with the Persona 5 Scramble the Phantom Strikers video. I have been keeping my eye on this game for a very long time. I haven't really been talking about it because I wasn't completely sold on it yet. And you know, I only talk about things I'm completely sold on. But I gotta be happy to say I have tried the demo out. I played it about two or three times, and one on easy, one on hard, and one on normal mode. And I have finally got a little bit of an opinion on this game. Thank God. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the gameplay right off the bat. The gameplay is really smooth, really fluid. I've never played a Warriors game before. I don't know what else you call it. I think it's called something else, but you know, arena style Warriors game like this, and it reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. This is the formula of the Warriors games in general. At least this one, it's really fluid, and I like the options it gives you. Joker, I know you can switch between all the different characters. For those who don't know, I'm going to try not to spoil too much of the story, other than the story that was given in this demo. Just for this is a heads up, so you guys like, oh, this has been confirmed. This has not been confirmed. I'm trying, for the people who are going blind for the most part, I'm going to try to stick to this demo. But you can have different characters, and I think that'd help the gameplay, like mix up the gameplay a little bit. Joker is really nice. You can switch between personas. The move sets are really cool. I love how the moves work. The exploration could be a little bit more in depth. I wish there was a little bit more you can move around. I feel like at least this first dungeon they displayed is very like linear. It's very like, oh, here's a little treasure chest up in this little corner over here. But everything else is just, you know, it's just kind of spread out in a wide open area for you. I don't know how complicated it's going to get later on when it comes to exploration and stuff like that. But I think that's something else it could have been working on when it comes when you move around and do stuff. The only other complaint I think I have for the combat system, there are some broken strategies that you can come up with in this game. Like, there's a boss at the end of the dang demo on hard mode, and I went and bought some SP potions, or SP, I say potions, but SP drinks from a vending machine before I started the main mission, because there's an opportunity to do that because I was exploring around and I found out you have vending machines and stuff. And I kind of spammed the damn weaknesses to the boss over and over and over and over again. I guarantee that won't work on all bosses, but at least on this first boss, it was just kind of like I was spamming for a second. Which it actually surprisingly doesn't happen a lot in this game. To many people's concern, you do not spam a lot in this game. They give you a lot of options, and there's a lot of opportunities to fuck shit up. So that's a good thing for people who are watching this, you know, or wants to play this. Now let's get into like the story. And this lets you guys know I'm not a Japanese major or a Japanese native speaker. I kind of generally get what people are saying because I used to have friends that used to speak it a little bit, and you know, all the anime and shit. And so I just got a general idea how the story is. I don't take any of this for like face value, but basically, like, to sum it up in like a minute or two, basically Joker comes back from the summer and he's basically going to hang out with his friends, yada yada yada. They get this weird like AI meta nap, or weird AI app that like uses people's keywords to, like, I can't read that part, but using people's keywords to like find locations and like get more information and shit. So that's where you enter in your name, yada yada yada. Then you go to hang out with Ryuji for a second, and while you're waiting, if you know where Yoshida used to sit in the main game, you go where Yoshida is, and you're just talking to Ryuji, and then you go over to meet a girl named Alice on the stage. I think that's her name. Her name is Alice. And Alice is like a semi like cosplay pop idol kinda. And she goes around, and this lets you know this app is known by everybody. It's not like a secret app like it was in the first game. So they have this app, and she was giving out, like, you know, her signature card and stuff like that, and coupons. And she gave one to the main character that had some of the the main keyword for her on there, because they already kind of went through some of the keywords before they met Alice. And it activated the nav like how it does in the main game. And they end up in it's still the metaverse, I think. They ended up in the metaverse, and it seems like, you know, Alice is a hit inside. I don't know if it's going to be as serious as Persona 5 was, because unless I'm mistaken, I don't know if Alice was like a high tier pop star or something. It was just like kind of like she was, you know, she was just abusing people, or I don't know what she was doing, because I couldn't read that. Her dialogue, I couldn't read her dialogue. Her voice was different from me. But basically, you go through with Morgana and them, and they're asking why we're in this world. Then you meet, you go to a giant cube and you meet Sophie, and when he touches the cube, and I think they said this in the game. I know this already because my friend was talking about it, but Sophie is an AI type, or like a Aegis of this game. Like, she's like the Aegis of this game. And you meet up with her, and she's really cute. She's got like a very straightforward, curious personality, at least from what I could tell. And she doesn't really know, she's not a traitor or anything, at least not what they make it seem like, because she doesn't really know what a persona is and all this other shit. She just kind of rolls with it. She is kind of copying the main cast, honestly, from what I could tell. But hey, like I said, don't take this for my word. I am far from native speaking Japanese at all. And basically it ends with you going back to the real world at the end of the demo after you do some fights, and they teach you all the mechanics. And I'm really interested in the story. It really feels like a very Persona 5-esque story. The cutscenes are actually a lot smoother, even for royal standards. Like, it just moves in 60 frames, and it's just beautiful. And I think they're gonna add on. I think Makoto and Haru might be the second dungeon. That's my prediction. And then there's I think there's one other character they're supposed to add in, other than that they advertised at least, in the third dungeon. And I don't know, after that they could add any of the royal characters or whatever. They're just not saying anything. But I have fell in love with this demo, because honestly, it took me a second to even play this demo, because I was not interested in that. What I heard about Warriors games combat, I did not experience in here. I did not experience the repetition. I did not experience the horrible variety and combos. It literally felt like Persona, Kingdom Hearts, and the Persona Kingdom Hearts games mixed together, in my opinion, for someone who hasn't played these types of games. So, how do I feel like Persona 2? Honestly, I would keep my eye on this game, and beg, if Atlus doesn't say anything in a second, beg Atlus to bring a port of this English port of this game, because this game deserves to be. It deserves it. It actually excited me a lot more than some of the other spin-offs. As much as I love the other spin-offs of this game, they're not as good as Forest spin-offs. So this game even goes beyond the Forest spin-offs, in my opinion. And it feels just like the main game, and they tried really hard, and I love it. I can't sing enough praises for this game. It's so fun. It's so much variety, and then when you can add other personas, when they start doing that, it'll be amazing. But now I'm just rambling on how great this game is. I really appreciate all the love and all support on my channel. Please leave me a thumbs up and or a thumbs down. Doesn't matter which one. It just helps know you guys are watching. Also, hit the subscribe button and that little bell icon to join the rebellion, because I'm a loyal bastard. Any friends? And I will see you guys in the next video and or stream. Bye bye, and have yourself a damn good one.